Um, I started out teaching developmental math and, as an active part of the math department. Was fortunate to be able to start with the Honor Society. And in my brain, Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa, bring them together and whatnot. And my experiences with honors and with Phi Theta Kappa just sent me places beyond belief. I ended up being the state coordinator for Phi Theta Kappa, which sent me to all kinds of places, all kinds of conventions, just wonderful things like that. Unfortunately, in 2005, my division chair developed cancer and passed away. And I ended up becoming the division chair because many of the people in my division said, but you worked with honors, you know how to work with all these groups and whatnot. You're not just a math teacher, per se. So that was my first step into administration. And at that time, all the other division chairs were males. And that was kind of interesting. But Ken Roberts, bless his soul, was more than welcoming and whatnot. The biggest step that was kind of unusual, and I remember driving home, and by this time we had cell phones, calling my husband and then calling my children and saying, there are people here who want me to put in to be the interim vice president of academic affairs. And my husband was always, do what you want to do. And this one and his brother were like, hey, if you want to do it, go for it, and whatnot. So that was a big step. And that was supposed to be a year. And then it was 2 years. And then it was 3 years. And then it was, thank God they hired Dr. Olson so that, I could go back to the classroom. So I finished out in the classroom, which was interesting because the one thing that Ken Roberts had said to me along the way was, faculty can close the door and you're in charge. And, even if you're the president, you're not always in charge. There's somebody else, laying out a path for you to go. But